Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video, and this time I'm taking a look at the 2017 Golden Globe nominations. I'm going to take a look at all the nominations. Don't really know any of them besides one in particular, which I'll discuss in a minute. And I'm going to try to make predictions, okay? So before I start though, I want to say that I am currently, as you're watching this, most likely working on my Rick and Morty season 3 episode 4 reaction, which should be up later tonight, so look forward to that. But until then, enjoy the rest of this video. So let's get to it, okay? I've heard that these nominations are a little controversial because they really snubbed a lot of stuff. I don't really know exactly what yet, but I'm excited to find out because, as you could tell yesterday, I get really upset very easily. So let's get to it. I did hear about one nomination for Best Animated Movie. I'm not going to say what it is yet, just in case you haven't heard. But when we get to it, you'll know exactly what I fucking mean. So let's get to it, all right? Let's go down. I'm checking this out on Metacritic, one of my favorite sites. What are the films with most Golden Globe nominations? Okay. Well, we're not going to look at that, so I'm just going to cover my eyes. I'm going to keep going until I get down to the awards. Okay, here we go. All right, so as the Golden Globes usually does, they only have 5 for each category, which is good. That's perfectly fine. They have Best Drama, Best Comedy, or Musical. Best Drama is pretty much their movie of the year, I guess. So let's do that one first. Best Drama, Call Me By Your Name, Dunkirk, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I've only seen 2 of these, even though I want to see all of them, but The Post, Shape of Water, and Call Me By Your Name is not at my local multiplexes. So Dunkirk is a wide released movie, so I saw that, and so was 3 Billboards now, at least, and I saw both of those. My favorite of those 2, I would say, is 3 Billboards, because like the story resonated with me way more than the story of Dunkirk. But Dunkirk is a technical marvel, so I'd be okay if that won. But it's hard to make predictions for this. Like, I've heard a lot about every one of these movies, and I think The Shape of Water is getting a lot of hype. I mean, a lot. So that could win Best Drama, but I'm going to say Call Me By Your Name, because I think right now look, you can see it has the highest rating by 1 point, but it has the highest rating. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those Moonlight things where, like, you don't really hear much about it until, like, maybe a month before said award show. And there's going to be a lot more traction. So I think that's going to win. What I want to win personally is 3 Billboards, but I haven't watched the other 3 that I said I haven't seen. So there you go. All right, so Best Comedy or Musical. This is, I guess, the second biggest award. I'm glad to see pretty much everything here. The Disaster Artist. Loved it. Get Out, loved it. The Greatest Showman, which I'm assuming that means the movie's good, right? I'm hoping so, because I'm actually looking forward to that. I love me a good musical, and I love me some Hugh Jackman, let me say. Whew. I, Tonya, which I'm really excited to watch. I saw the trailer the other day when I went to go see The Disaster Artist, and I thought it looked really good. And Lady Bird, which I thought was great. I would say Lady Bird's a comedy drama. A comedy drama. I don't know why I said it all weird. I don't know, though. It feels like kind of a Martian situation. I mean, I did laugh in Lady Bird. I would characterize that as a comedy first and then a drama second. But Lady Bird's funny, but it's also very real. I don't know. I guess that's fine. Whatever. I wouldn't consider Get Out a musical, though. I don't know what the fuck they're doing there. That's weird. No, I'm just kidding. No, Get Out, I would say, is a thriller comedy. I would say it's thriller first. Some people would say horror, but I would say more thriller. 'Cause, I mean, I guess horror. I guess I could see that too. I don't know. See, now I'm confused. I don't even know what I'm thinking. I don't know. My favorite of these, I've only seen 3 of them. One of them's not even out. The other one's in very limited release, and that's I, Tonya. So my favorite of the 3 here is The Disaster Artist. That's my personal choice because I love The Room, and that movie was made for me, as it was made for a lot of other people. So I was really excited when that was coming, and I loved it. But Lady Bird, it's probably going to win, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. That was a great movie. It's still in my top 10 right now, so I would definitely be okay with that. All right, so let's get to the other nominations, which is director, which I feel like should have been the second biggest award, but okay. All right. For director, we have Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. Nice. Martin McDonough for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, which I'm excited to see that. Ridley Scott for All the Money in the World. That's weird. I mean, they reshot it recently with Christopher Plummer. I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if the movie's good then. I don't know. There's no reviews out yet, so I don't know. And then Steven Spielberg for The Post. I'm surprised to see no Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird. That's very surprising because everybody was talking about how, like, oh my God, she's so good. She's such a great actress and writer and director. Like, Jesus, she's great. Oh my God, I love her so much. Everybody, these are words people were saying. Oh, I love her. She's great. I'd give her my child if I could. But I guess not that good because Ridley Scott took it. Look at all this sausage fest. Woo! I'm sure there's a lot of feminists that are pissed. And really, I don't know. Like, maybe Ridley Scott's All the Money in the World is really good, but I don't know. I mean, it looks good, I guess. I don't know. If I had to predict who would win here, I think Christopher Nolan. I think if Christopher Nolan doesn't win here, I don't see him winning in the near future. I really don't. Because has he been nominated for anything before? I think he was nominated for Inception, right? Was he? Or was he not? Actually, no. I think there's been a long thing where, like, it's kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio, where, like, Christopher Nolan wasn't nominated for anything. So, I'm talking about the Oscars. I don't know about Golden Globes. But, I don't know. I think Christopher Nolan will win. That's my personal choice because when it comes to directing. But I can also see Guillermo del Toro. Again, I haven't watched 3 of these movies, actually. But I'd be okay with Guillermo del Toro just because I love me some Guillermo. I love me some Guillermo. You know what I mean? All right, so Christopher Nolan. There you go. All right, lead actor drama. We got, is it Timothy? Timothy Calamity. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna say the Call Me by Your Name guy or kid. I think it's the kid, right? Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread. That's not surprising, and he'll probably win. Tom Hanks, The Post. Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, and Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. Oh no. I don't know about that last one. That movie looked bland as hell. Roman J. Israel. That's why I didn't go see it. That and also the reviews were not good. I could have easily saw it. It was in my theater, but I was like, I don't know. It looks really bland. And it's from the guy that did Nightcrawler, which is really a shame. Because that was a great movie. I don't know. I'm going to say maybe Daniel Day-Lewis, but I'm not hearing... I'm hearing he's excellent in it. Of course, it's Daniel Day-Lewis, but it's not like one of his finest performances. It's kind of like a, all right, I'm done, guys. There, I hope you enjoyed that last performance. It wasn't like his like tour de force. I haven't heard any of that yet. I've heard that Timothy kid is really good though, and I've heard Gary Oldman is fucking phenomenal as Winston Churchill. I don't know, man. I'm gonna predict Gary Oldman. Because his performance has been getting so much hype. Like, that's the only reason why you should go see the movie. Like, that's pretty much what I've heard. Like, the movie has been getting really solid reviews, but the only reason why that is because Gary Oldman is so good. And I love Gary Oldman, and he needs it because he's been in a lot of either really forgettable movies or just shitty movies in the last couple of years where his performances have been, like, forgettable or all the same or whatever. So... I think he needs it. I'm going to say Gary Oldman, but again, it's Daniel Day-Lewis, so he'll probably win. But who knows? Maybe even that Timothy kid. Tom Hanks, maybe. I don't freaking know. I'm going to say Gary Oldman. That's my choice. As my choice. By the way, I should say this: when it comes to television, I'm probably going to skip a lot of it. I mean, I'll look at it and read it, but I'm not really going to predict it. Maybe I'll predict it like real quick. I'll say like that one. Just close my eyes and figure it out. All right, lead actor for comedy or musical. You got Steve Carell for Battle of the Sexes, which I heard he was really good in. Ansel Elgort for Baby Driver, which, all right, that's cool. James Franco for The Disaster Artist. The winner. Just saying. Hugh Jackman for The Greatest Showman, which I love that man, so I'll be okay if he wins. And Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. He played Chris. That's his character's name, right? I haven't seen it in a few months, so I think it was Chris. He was great in that though. Every time he had a reaction, it was priceless. Like that guy is really good. But I think James Franco's gonna win that one. I think that's his award. If anything, he's not gonna get nominated for an Oscar. Maybe for supporting actor, because technically he is the supporting actor, because Dave Franco is the main character. At least that's how the movie treats Dave Franco's character. So maybe he'll get supporting actor at the Academy Awards, but it does say lead actor here. So, but the Academy Award may consider him for supporting actor. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll say James Franco. But I wouldn't be surprised if any of these other four win it. But I'm going to say James Franco. Personally, I guess we'll also have to see how good The Greatest Showman is. All right, here we go. Female. The one... Oh, this is going to be hard. All right, look at all these people. All right, lead actress drama. You got Jessica Chastain from Molly's Game. Oh, gosh, she's gorgeous. Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water. Okay. Frances McDormand, 3 Billboards. Oh, my God. Meryl Streep for The Post. Oh. And Michelle Williams for All the Money in the World. Really? You sure not for her 3 minutes in Wonderstruck? Where she just stands around? That was a disappointing movie. But, all right. Fuck. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. Because when it comes to actors, you know, men, they ain't got shit. A bunch of losers. But when it comes to women, oh, God. They got the talent this year. Because I'm like stuck between 3 people I think could win. And that's Meryl Streep, Frances McDormand, and Sally Hawkins. Those are the 3 I think could win. I think who they're going to pick, though, is Sally Hawkins. But I haven't seen her yet. I've only seen one of these movies. And that's 3 Billboards. Frances McDormand, holy shit. That's her best performance since probably Fargo. Like, she is absolutely phenomenal in that movie. You forget you are watching a movie. There you go. So anyway, no, I was gonna say you forget you're watching a movie about a grieving mother. There's times where she just comes off as such a badass. Like, I mean, that's really what she is. She's a grieving mother, but she is so badass at times in this movie. Like, I can't believe how awesome she is, and she's excellent. So right now, of course, that's my choice. But when I'm doing predictions for what the Golden Globes are gonna pick, I think they're gonna pick Sally Hawkins. I think that's the one they're gonna pick. And who knows, that might be the one I pick too. I have to watch it. So don't blame me. It's limited releases. Like, I'm not traveling about 2.5 hours every time there's a limited release movie in New York City just to go see it. I'll just wait a week or two. You know, I'm not going to take that drive. And that's to the city, not including back from the city. And I hate going to the city. So I love movies, but I'll just wait. That's fine. Okay, just kind of I'll take the ridicule. I don't give a shit. All right, next, lead actress, comedy or musical. You got Judi Dench and Victoria and Abdul, which is a movie that, like, for like 2 months in a row, every time I went into my theater, there would be a big ass, like, one of those displays of like whatever movies are coming out, but it would be a huge one. It was like huge for Victoria and Abdul. It was bigger than the Justice League one and the Thor Ragnarok one. It was huge, and it was always in that theater for like a solid at least month and a half, like maybe even 2 months. It was there. I guess it did very well where I was living. But all right, so you got that. The fuck is The Leisure Seeker? Helen Mirren, The Leisure Seeker? I've never even heard that movie. You can't click on it either, which is annoying. Margot Robbie for I, Tonya. I heard she's great. Saoirse, I think that's how you pronounce it, Saoirse. Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird. And Emma Stone, Battle of the Sexes. I think that's going to Saoirse. I'm going to say Saoirse. Saoirse Ronan. Yeah, that's like a for sure, right? I think it's definitely her. So, Saoirse. Seahorse Ronan. She's going to win. Good job, Seahorse. Good job, Seahorse. All right. So, I think she's going to win. That's who they would choose, and I haven't seen anything else, so I guess that's what I'd have to choose. God, I wish all these movies were around me. All right. Sorry if you hear anything in the background, but people are loud. Supporting actor for drama? No, I guess it's just supporting actor. Okay, so it's both. Willem Dafoe for the Florida Project, which I've heard he's so good in. Army Hammer, Call Me By Your Name, which I've heard he's really good in. Richard Jenkins, who I thought was horrible in The Shape of Water. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it. Christopher Plummer, All the Money in the World, which is hilarious. Wait, hold on. All right, I thought I was going to say Christopher Plummer for, like, the man who invented Christmas. All right, because when I saw his name here, I was like, okay, so it has to be for that, right? That's hilarious. Kevin Spacey gets completely removed a month ago, and now Christopher Plummer comes in, just replaces him, and he gets an award nomination. That's fucking hilarious. Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards. And that's it. Oh my god, but who are they going to choose? Because I know who I choose, and that's the one guy I saw the movie, and that's Sam Rockwell. But who would I choose for them? Who would they pick is what I'm trying to say. I'm getting distracted by all the noise in the background. I'm going to say Willem Dafoe, because I've heard he's so good, and I think they'll choose him, but I would really hope Sam Rockwell, because he deserves it. But Willem Dafoe, he's getting a little old. You know, not saying something bad's going to happen anytime soon, but he's getting older. And did he ever win an Oscar? I think he's been nominated, but I don't know if he's ever won one. I'm going to say they're going to choose Willem Dafoe. Me personally, I would choose Sam Rockwell right now because it's the only movie I've seen. But again, this is predictions for who I think they're gonna pick. I think Willem Dafoe, but they choose Christopher Plummer. That'd be great. Actually, I kind of want that to happen. All right, supporting actress. You got Mary J. Blige in which I didn't even know she was in Mudbound. I haven't seen it yet. All right, I'm just gonna not even Downsizing, which I'm assuming is the I don't know what she is, the Asian woman in the trailer. Again, movie's not out yet. I've only seen one of these movies again. At least I have at least one movie in each category. Allison Janney for I, Tonya, which she looks great in. She plays her mother. She looks awesome. Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water. Okay, actually, even though I've only seen the one movie, I think Laurie Metcalf is actually going to win that. I think she's definitely going to win it because she's phenomenal in it, but everybody's talking about how good she and Saoirse Ronan is. God damn, I can't speak today or ever. And I think she's going to win. God, I wish I fucking saw these movies. God damn it. But some of these aren't even out yet. Like, I hate it. I hate that I can't. I know the awards isn't until like the middle of next month or whatever, so I'll have time to see these. But I hate that, like, when they announce them, most of these movies aren't even out, so people can be like, I guess, sure, fine. I guess that's kind of like their plan in a way. Golden Globes just like, most of these movies aren't out, so they can't give a shit, really. No, I know that's not the plan, but whatever. I'm going to say they're going to pick Laurie Metcalf, though, and of course that would be my pick, because I haven't seen anything else. To be fair, Mudbound is out right now, so I just need to get on that. But really, that was the only time I've seen Mudbound so far, so... I've heard it's great. I've heard it's one of the best this year, but it's Netflix, so I think there's a lot of like bias towards towards there's a lot of bias towards Netflix, I guess. They just don't like her. Don't like them. All right. Screenplay, Guillermo del Toro and Vanessa Taylor for The Shape of Water. There you go. Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird. At least she got some credit. Liz Hannah and Josh Singer for The Post. Martin McDonough for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Aaron Sorkin for Molly's Game. A lot of directors also wrote the screenplays here. Martin McDonough, Greta Gerwig, and Aaron Sorkin, all directors for their films. And Guillermo del Toro, too, of course, but he also had help, so that doesn't count. No, it does. I'm being the dick. I think if anything, I don't know why I was like, if anything could win here for Lady Bird, it would be this. Even though I do think Laurie Metcalf and Saoirse Ronan's going to win. So I guess that doesn't make any sense. But I would say this is a lock for either Lady Bird or Molly's Game. I mean, it's Aaron Sorkin, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to predict Lady Bird. Greta Gerwig is going to win this one. That's my prediction. But I wouldn't be surprised if... I wouldn't be surprised if any of these win. I've actually seen 2 of these. Look at that. This time I've seen 2 of them. Lady Bird and 3 Billboards. Yeah, I'll say Greta Gerwig. All right, next. Foreign language film, A Fantastic Woman, First They Killed My Father, which is Angelina Jolie, right? In the Fade, Loveless, and The Square. Okay. Haven't seen any of these, so I just have to make a prediction. I'm going to say the Angelina Jolie one got a lot of hype. That is the Angelina Jolie one, right? Let me click it. Let's find out. Yeah, Angelina Jolie. All right. I thought so. All right, so In the Fade, that's that one with Diane Kruger, right? Which didn't even get that great reviews. I guess it got better reviews here because on Rotten Tomatoes that's like a 50-some%. I've heard Loveless is really good and A Fantastic Woman. I'm going to say Loveless. I've heard a lot about that one. Yeah, I'm going to say Loveless. That's my prediction. That's it. All right, here we go. Oh, my God. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. All right. Animated film. You got The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent, and motherfucking Boss Baby. You gotta be kidding? Are you serious? I would have accepted Cars 3 before fucking Boss Baby. To be honest, I would have accepted Nut Job 2 before Boss Baby. I don't get it. Because it was popular, I guess. I don't get it though. I really don't. Yeah, what other animated movies came out this year that could have taken its place? I'm sure there's something that I'm gonna find out about. I'm gonna be pissed. Like I know Your Name doesn't count technically because it came out last year. So if it got nominated, it probably would have gotten nominated last year. It came out in America here, but it came out in Japan last year, right? Could be wrong though. Maybe it did come out this year. If it came out this year, I'm gonna be really upset. In a minute, I'm looking right now. Okay, Your Name came out 2016. All right, so you get away with that one. How about In This Corner of the World? They wouldn't nominate that. All right, animated films 2017. All right, here we go. Time to get upset because Coco's gonna win. That's my prediction right there. I'm not even gonna fuck around. That's gonna win. Despicable Me 3? No, I'd rather Boss Baby Mouse. No, I'm just kidding. Where's Captain Underpants? What the fuck? Where's the Emoji Movie? No, I'm just kidding. Lego Batman? What the fuck? And they can't use that excuse. I know it was the Academy Awards that did this, but they can't use the excuse that there's any live action footage in Lego Batman because there isn't this time. The original Lego movie had live action footage, and that's why it wasn't nominated. Which is bullshit, but fine, whatever. What the fuck? Like, really? It took me 4 seconds to find out there's 2 movies that could have been nominated over. Yeah, that's bullshit. Lego Batman movie came out in February of 2017, and Captain Underpants. Both of those a million times better than The Boss Baby. A million times better. The Boss Baby was a piece of shit. It was like Looney Tunes except horrible. It was bad. It was so bad. I'd accept The Star, that freaking Christian movie, over that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so maybe it's worse. But that's ridiculous. How come Lego Batman's not on here? Lego Ninjago movie. I would accept that before this. I do like that that Loving Vincent's on here. I was about to say Saint Vincent. That's that Bill Murray movie. Yeah, that's insane. They picked the Boss Baby. DreamWorks paid a little bit of money, which is funny because fucking Captain Underpants is a DreamWorks movie too. So whatever. They made a way better movie just a couple of months later. I guess it didn't make much money compared to Boss Baby, but fuck, it was so much better. But look at this, Breadwinner. Fucking Ferdinand's not even out yet, so you don't even know if it's doing well. Loving Vincent. Both of those movies didn't make money. And even though Coco is a big success, it's going to be one of the lower grossing Pixar movies. So, I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Just fuck it all. All right. Original score. Carter Burwell for 3 Billboards. Alexander Desplat for The Shape of Water. Johnny Greenwood for Phantom Thread. John Williams for The Post. Hans Zimmer for Dunkirk. I love the Dunkirk soundtrack. So, that's going to be hard. I mean, I can't imagine Dunkirk without that soundtrack. that score it's so good. But The Shape of Water, just even from the little bits I hear in the trailer, just sounds so good. Three Billboards was pretty good too. And it's John Williams for The Post. I've actually seen 3 of these movies on here. Actually, no, I haven't. For some reason, I was thinking there was 3 here. But no, there's only 2. 3 Billboards and Dunkirk. I'm going to say... it's probably not going to win, but I'm just going to say, because I haven't listened to the other 3, I'm going to say Hans Zimmer for Dunkirk, because I really can't imagine that movie without that score and that soundtrack. So I'm just going to say, Dunkirk. All right, next original song, Home for Ferdinand, Mighty River, Mudbound, Remember Me, Coco. I love that song. The Star, This Is Me, The Greatest Showman. Actually, that's one thing I can say is that I listen to a lot of The Greatest Showman's soundtrack because they put it up on YouTube, and I listened to This Is Me, which is a good song, but I actually really like The Greatest Show. That one's, I think, is a little bit better. But I think Remember Me should win because that song works in both ways, as a very energetic, fun song and a very, very sad, like very personal song. It worked in both ways in that movie. So if a song can do that, transform itself without even switching any of the lyrics, I gotta give it that. I gotta give it to Remember Me. That was a great song. I just want Gal Garcia Bernal to come up and start singing it. I would love for his ass to come up and start singing. Or Benjamin Bratt. I guess that's fine. Fucker. So all right, now we're on to TV. Okay, so biggest nominees for Big Little Lies, whatever. Feud. I heard Feud was really good. Handmaid's Tale, that's a little weird. That's only 3 nominations. I've heard so many great things about it. All right, best drama, you got The Crown, Game of Thrones, The Handmaid's Tale, Stranger Things, and This Is Us, which doesn't have a Metacritic score, which is weird. I'm stretching. Oh God. I'm sorry if I'm like off today, but I don't feel 100%. I don't know why. So that's why I'm a little off. Okay, I'm going to predict The Crown. I think that's what they'll pick. They'll pick The Crown. I don't know why, I just have that feeling. I got a feeling that's what they'll pick. So for best drama, The Crown, but I could see The Handmaid's Tale, even though I only got 3 nominations. How many did The Crown get? Ooh, The Crown might have gotten less. I'll say that. I'll stick to The Crown. Fuck it. Best comedy or musical, Blackish, which doesn't have a Metacritic score. The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Okay. It's good. It has 80. Master of None, which I've heard is great, obviously. And Smilf, which is, I guess, single MILF I like to fuck, or sexy MILF I'd like to fuck, or smiling MILF I like to fuck, or sassy MILF I like to fuck, or straight MILF I like to fuck, or strange MILF I like to fuck, or skim milk I like to fuck. Alright. Whatever. Will and Grace. Will and Grace. What is this? 2003? What the fuck is this? Will and Grace. I forgot that came back. The only reason why I knew it came back at all is because every time I would go on YouTube for about a solid month, there would be an ad for like Will and Grace. It's back, oh, the comedy sensation. Whoa, whoa. What's up with them now? Let's find out. Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna pick The Master of None. I think that's gonna be it. All right, other nominations. Okay, lead actor for drama: Jason Bateman, Ozark. Sterling K. Brown, This Is Us. Freddie Mann, Good Doctor. Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, which I have to catch up on. And Liv Schreiber for Ray Donovan. I feel like he's been nominated like 8 times so far for Ray Donovan. Has he won once? I don't even know. Who watches Ray Donovan? Okay, I'm gonna say they're gonna pick. I don't know if Bob Odenkirk won the last couple of years. I'm gonna say they're gonna pick him this year. I don't know much about but I'm gonna say him. If it's not him, then I could see Sterling K. Brown winning, because everybody loves that This Is Us. So I'm using my brain on that one. I don't know. All right. Next, lead actor, comedy or musical: Anthony Anderson for Blackish, Aziz Ansari for Master of None, Kevin Bacon, I Love Dick. Me and you both. William H. Macy, Shameless, and Eric McCormack for Will and Grace. Does he play Will or Grace? Grace could be a man's name. I don't know. Or Eric could be a woman's name. I don't know. Don't be sexist. All right. Bunch of sluts. Anyway. All right. I'm going to give it... Crack my knuckles. This is a knuckle cracking nomination right there. I'm going to give it to Aziz Ansari. I think I'm going by not just critic score. I'm going by like how people really really love that show, and I'm really considering watching it. I've heard it's really good, so yeah, I'm gonna say that. All right, let's try to get through these quicker because I don't watch TV unless it's like Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, or something from Netflix. Lead actress drama: Balf, Outlander, Claire Foy, The Crown, Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Deuce, which I've heard is great. Catherine Langford for 13 Reasons Why. Is that the girl that kills herself? I don't know. Elizabeth Moss for the... I'm going to say it's her. I'm just going to predict Elizabeth Moss because I heard she's really fucking good in that. That's another show I really want to watch. Lead actress, comedy or musical, Pamela Adlon for Better Things. She's a big Louis C.K. Actually, they're like friends, Pamela Adlon and Louis C.K. Anybody ever watch Lucky Louie? I used to watch that back in the day. I used to love that show. I could still like Louis C.K.'s work. Even if he's a... I'm going to stop talking about it. Alison Brie for Glow, which is a wrestling show, which I've heard is good. Rachel Brosnahan for The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Is for Insecure, and Frankie Shaw. Is she the Smilf? Smilf. Alright, that's a terrible fucking name. Smilf. It sounds like a fucked up Smurf. Like, it's a Smilf. That's horrible. That's a horrible name. Who the fuck thought that was a good name for a show? I don't give a fuck. I've seen posters for it too, so it's not like the first time I've seen that before. So I know it's like some woman there, so I know it definitely means something MILF. I don't know. I'm assuming single. I'm gonna say single. Single mama I like to fuck, but that sounds like it's just like the one mama I like to fuck. You're the single one. So that's not weird. That's not. I mean, that's weird. That's not weird. I don't know what I'm saying. I've been recording for too long. All right, best miniseries or made for TV movie: Big Little Lies, which I heard got a sequel, or not a sequel, a second season. So should probably take this off because it's not miniseries anymore because it's getting a second season. So get it the fuck out of here. Fargo. Feud, The Sinner, Top of the Lake. Wait, The Sinner was a miniseries or a movie? I didn't know that. I know Feud was. Fargo, technically... So, okay, if Big Little Lies does the Fargo thing where it's always a different story, then I get that. But I think Big Little Lies, didn't they just announce that it's going to be the same cast members? So, I don't think that counts for a miniseries anymore. A miniseries should be a thing where it's like a, a short, maybe 6 to 10 episode thing, or maybe even less, that covers the entire story, and that's it. And doesn't have another season. Fargo technically has other seasons, but it's always like a different story, with different characters, so it makes sense. I don't know. I'm going to pick... Did I pick anything for Smilf? I didn't. I mean, not Smilf. For lead actress, I didn't. I'm going to pick Alison Brie. Screw it. All right, next. I'm gonna pick. I'll say Big Little Lies. Everybody loves it, so I'm gonna say it's that. Actor miniseries. Okay, Robert De Niro, The Wizard of Lies. Heard he's great in that. Too bad he still had to do shit like Dirty Grandpa, or whatever it was called. Jude Law, The Young Pope. Young, yeah, sure. Kyle MacLachlan for Twin Peaks. That's cool. They got nominated. Ewan McGregor for Fargo, and Jeffrey Rush for Genius. I'm gonna say they're gonna pick... I've heard Ewan McGregor's great because he plays dual roles. I'm gonna say they're gonna give it to him. I love Ewan McGregor, so yeah. I think Evan McGregor is great, so I hope they give it to Chiwetel Ejiofor. I think he was really good at that show. All right, next. Actress, miniseries, or TV movie. Jessica Biel for The Sinner. Nicole Kidman for Big Little Lies. Jessica Lange for Feud. Oh, Jessica Lange for Not American Horror Story? That's weird. She was in that, right? I'm not being a dick, right? All right, she was. Susan Sarandon for Feud. Oh man, they're gonna have a feud in. They're gonna have a feud in this fucking thing too. They're back from the dead, possessing other actors, and now they're gonna feud about who's gonna win. I hope one of them wins because I know that conversation's gonna come up. Like they're gonna have a little feud, like a fake feud. They're not gonna actually have a real feud. Not on screen, like not on camera. I bet like behind the scenes they're gonna have a real feud. Like if Susan Sarandon wins, and Jessica Lange's gonna call her like a bitch and a cunt or whatever, and then Susan Sarandon like in the behind the scenes, and we'll hear about this like later on, like a few years later. Like Susan Sarandon will write a book like my feud with Jessica Lange, my real feud. It'll be called with Jessica Lange. I don't know what I'm talking about. Reese Witherspoon, Big Little Lies. So. A lot of lies and feud love. Oh, it's messed up, man. Why can't we just have peace and truth? It's fucked up, man. I'm gonna say none of them. They're not gonna give any of these awards. Anyway, no, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm just at this point I'm really just guessing. I'm gonna say Reese Witherspoon because I've heard Big Little Lies is really getting popular, so I'm gonna say that one. Supporting actor, you got Alfred Molina, Feud. David Harbour, Stranger Things, who I love. I think he's great in that. Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, man. It's brother. Big Little Lies. Christian Slater for Mr. Robot. And David Duelis for Fargo. I don't know. I'm going to say David Harbour just because I love that actor. I always have. Ever since I saw him in End of Watch, I've liked him. And I think I've seen him in movies before that, but that was the one where I was just like, this guy's really good, and I really like this actor. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Screw it. Supporting actress, you got Laura Dern for Big Little Friggin' Lies, Ann Dowd for The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, I got hiccups. Chrissy Metz for This Is Us. Michelle Pfeiffer for Wizard of Oz, and Shailene Woodley for Big Little Lies. Oh, my God. Big Little Lies. A bunch of lies. Wizard of Lies and Big Little Lies. Too many fucking lies. Oh my god. Oh, I can't deal with all these fucking lies. Oh. Alright, this is the last award too, I think. I'm gonna say oh, I still have to edit a fucking video too after this. Jesus, my life sucks. I'm gonna say Shane Lee. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say Laura Dern. Only because I love Laura Dern. Jurassic Park. Alright, so anyway, that's it. I'm done. I hope you enjoyed it. Those are my predictions. Went on way longer than I thought. I thought I'd be able to get through this quicker, but you know how I am. When I say I'm gonna get through this something quick, I don't. Even though it only took me about 10 minutes to get through the TV stuff, I think, right? Maybe like 15 minutes. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Those are my predictions, and I'm looking forward to Golden Globes, which is January 7th. Oh, that's even sooner than last year. I think last year was like middle of January. Oh God, it's gonna be hosted by Seth Meyers. Oh God, no. Oh God, no, not Seth Meyers. Actually, I don't mind Seth Meyers. Anyway, goodbye.